Sometimes the best thing to do is nothing. I was just contemplating on, because that's how it is, right? When you're human, you contemplate things. We got stuck in here, right? And it's funny because it's like this process of, there's always that why and how, and for me it's still there. Like, for example, simple things like when I post things on here on my channel, and I feel like instead of assuming, or instead of actually, well, maybe you can say assuming, or trying to develop compassion in one's life. Most people tend to have this, well, a lot of people, not most, maybe a lot of people. I'm not really sure, to be honest, because we're not really sure, right? But there's this feeling of, because it's a personal thing that goes through with the ego mind, and, wanting to actually connect. But that's the thing, I think people get that when it's, I don't know, I think it's just me, like I feel like, or this form, me, people, I don't know, people can read, because I've been told that I'm hard to read. That's because I put on this wall. I guess I do. I don't know. But that's because of all the experiences that I've had. I mean, everyone has their own experiences, right? But it's easier said than done, like saying, if someone were to say, look, Black Lives Matter, and then someone says, well, all lives matter. What does that say? Isn't that invalidation? And I think most people just want to be validated, if not all. And it's a learning process, even if you've gone through a lot of healing, or it's an ongoing thing. So when it comes to all this ego stuff and separation, sometimes there's just desire, at least for me, to kind of expect it of others, but I'm like, am I doing it for myself? Am I taking ownership of the emotions that I have? Who to open the doors to, when to break down those walls, when to bring them back up. Because that's how it is. It's not one way or the other. Sometimes you just have to do things you have to because it's what feels natural. But it does get to you, right? Like this whole, like, at least when it comes to music or posting things, when it comes to people, people who get to know me, they notice this, like, there's validation that comes through, but those who don't know another person, I think it's just we're so afraid, not just like for the past, since the pandemic, but also like for the past thousands of years, maybe not even hundreds and thousands of years, where this mammalian thing, where it's like, we're so afraid of the outside, we're so fear-based, right? And it gets tiring to the point where first it starts off as complaining and frustration and projection and resentment and anger and then wrath, and then finally you're just like, because it doesn't do anything. The way it goes is that I will still post what I'm posting and what I feel inspired, or at least what feels fun, at the very least, if not that inspired. But yeah, it's not that whole oppositional sort of polarity sort of inspired, like right, it's not that energy. it's really coming back down to being present, sort of thing. So, anyways, I hope that helps. I'm getting a call now and getting a sign that I should hang up now or get off. Thank you for watching.